United Nations has pledged to support Nigeria's humanitarian effort with an additional $3.51 million as part of its overall $1.1 billion budgeted for Nigeria's northeast region. The UN Secretary-General Anthonio Guterres made this known while speaking to President Muhammadu Buhari after his visit to Borno State. Guterres says he was deeply moved by the stories of survivors, as many of them are struggling with hunger despite immense efforts by the federal government. He also assured of the UN's commitment to supporting national and regional efforts against terrorism.
The importance of this visit cannot be lost on anyone in this country, indeed on the entire African continent. Coming at a time when the entire global attention is focused on the unfortunate situation in Ukraine, we in this region are feeling already that the world is forgetting about us. There can be no better assurance that the world is with us as we confront extremist terrorist organizations, hunger, and the enormous problems of dealing with millions of displaced people than this important visit. This visit is not therefore just a visit, but a meeting of minds and aspirations on what must be done to assist our country and the troubled sub-region. Thank you very much, and you are welcome.
And I believe Nigeria and its people have a big role to play in shaping solutions to the global crisis engulfing our world. Nigeria is a pillar of continental and global cooperation and a steadfast part of the United Nations. From its vital support for peacekeeping, to its leadership in fighting for fairness for developing countries, to being the home country of my dear friend, United Nations Deputy Secretary General Amina Mohamed. Above all, Nigeria is a country where Africa's promise and potential can come to vivid life. I saw this firsthand in my meetings today with women and young people whose vision and commitment were deeply inspiring. I also met with religious and cultural leaders representing Nigeria's beating multi-ethnic heart and business leaders pushing Nigeria's economy forward. But I also went to see firsthand some of the enormous challenges facing this country. Violence continues to cast a shadow of death over so many Nigerians and has sparked a crisis of displacement across the country and the neighborhood. But yesterday, I came out of Borno with the sense that Nigeria is able to defeat this threat. We are very active in support of the humanitarian efforts of the Nigerian government. And that is why we have called for an additional $351 million as part of the overall $1.1 billion for the humanitarian response plan for Nigeria. But despite all they have seen and endured, the people I met remain hopeful and committed to returning to their communities and resuming their lives. To that end, I welcome the establishment of the Presidential Committee on the Repatriation, Return and Resettlement of Displaced Persons in the Northeast. This spirit of hope amidst hardship and solidarity in struggle was also at the center of my discussions with His Excellency the President today. We discussed the importance of laying the groundwork to ensure peaceful and democratic elections next year and the full participation of Nigeria's women and young people in all areas. And we also discussed the government's measures to address security challenges across the countries.